Welcome back to part 2 of this tutorial. Click on this YouTube button to go to part 1 directly or select it from my YouTube channel. Okay, then it is time for part 2 of our mods, which are the general textures. These are basically just large texture packs that will cover all of the game mainly. So the first main general texture pack that we're going to download is Carl 3 texture pack. It's the largest of them all, and as you can see it has 11 parts in total. So download all these parts in total first, and once you've done that, you have probably saved them somewhere in a textures folder or something. Does not really matter, but if you have saved them and downloaded and saved them, they are all RAR files, .rar. But you can extract them so you have all OMOD files. It should be 11 OMOD files in total. Please know that part 1 is, and once you extract it, will be in a folder, so you have to cut it out of a folder and paste it together with all the other 11 OMODs in total. So once you've done that, we're going to add Call Texture Pack 3. And by doing that, how to do that is by going to Test Mod Manager, click on Load, then go to the textures or where you have downloaded Carl texture pack, and we start with part 1. Okay, then click on Activate. We don't want to be warned about any conflicts, else we got a lot of messages about files who want to overwrite the main files, and you have to click on yes individually by them all, and it could be like 100 or something, so that's why. Okay, let's wait a little bit. Okay, wait, let's see, we have to pick files now, and we can skip that by clicking on overwrite all with new mod files, and click on OK. And now the first part has been activated successfully. We can continue doing that by going to part 2. It's the same, click on activate. We don't want to be warned about any conflicts. Then click on overwrite all with new mod files, just like on part 1. Okay, so do that with all the other parts, so you should have 11 parts in total. So one last time, let me do it as an example with part 3. Load it up, click on activate, select no to be warned about any conflicts. Click on overwrite all with new mod files and click on OK. So do that with all the other parts, and in total you should have 11 activated Call Texture Pack 3 parts. So do that now, and I see you guys in a bit. Okay, welcome back. You should have 11 activated parts in total right now. Cool, that was the first texture pack. I have deleted Bomb Red Shivering Isles pack because I was not able to load them all. There are 3 parts, but for some reason it did not activate the third part, so I skipped it so far. Does not really matter because Call Texture Pack should cover all of the textures in the game anyway, so it does not really matter. The next one is the graphics improvement project. It's also a big graphical overhaul, texture overhaul. It's only one file, so you can't really miss. Download it, then let's add it, and let's see. Here it is, graphic improvements project. Okay, let's activate it. We don't want to be warned about any conflicts. Then click on overwrite all with new mod files. Click on OK. And now the graphics improvement project has been successfully installed as well. Then we have improved signs left. And I choose for this mod because all the other minor texture packs in my opinion are not really needed, but improved signs makes a great difference because it's nice to actually read a sign. So let's download it by clicking on files and download improved signs complete. It's also the latest file as it seems. Download it up. Improved signs complete. Okay, it cannot be loaded, which means we have to create an OMOD ourselves, so our test mod manager knows what to do with the files. And to do that, we can import the mod, and now it will create an OMOD file. So test mod manager can do that. let's see, override current readme. No, let's not do that. Import info from Nexus, yes. Okay. You can leave all this information on default because this is the default information it gets from Oblivion Nexus. So just click on create OMA. And it's going to take a while. Let's wait a little bit. And then you should get this message which says the OMA has been created successfully. Okay, cool. Now we only have to activate it. So do that. Select no to be warned about any conflicts. Then click on override all with new mod files. Click on OK. Okay, well, nice. As you can see, we now have installed all of our general textures, our main texture files. And just like I said before, in my opinion, these are the biggest texture packs that will cover every texture just fine. If you see any other texture pack on the Oblivion Nexus or any other source, you are of course free to download it. Textures are never a problem to install because it only will replace a previous texture file, so it shouldn't really matter for the Oblivion stability. Okay, well, let's go to utilities, go to archive invalidation, and let's update our archive invalidation now. And I want to show you the following thing. Close test mod manager, and what you probably see now when you open it again as administrator. Okay, well, it probably does it when you reboot your computer, but it could be that a lot of these Carl packs or other texture packs have a red square in front of them. So that's just a little bit of a viewing bug in test mod manager, but don't worry about it. All of your mods are still activated even if you have a red square in front of them after you restart your computer and open up test mod manager again. So okay, that's great. You can now start your Oblivion and see if everything works with these general texture files. It should work, no problem, but test it and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, then we go to part 3 of this tutorial, and that is the outdoor and terrain area. These mods will handle all of the wonderful green nature from Oblivion. Something which I think that Oblivion makes outdoor areas and its entire atmosphere better than Skyrim. Okay, the first mod from outdoor and terrain is Oblivion Grass Overhaul, and maybe you noticed that I removed detailed terrain. The reason for that is that detailed terrain made my entire load order and everything corrupt, so it's better not to install it and to continue with these mods. So let's first open up Oblivion Grass Overhaul, then download Grass Overhaul and the patch file, then load it up. Oblivion Grass Overhaul. Grass Overhaul is just named like that. Let's activate it. Select no to be warned about any conflicts. Maybe if you have a green square and you don't have any conflicts, that's also possible because I just installed it already and removed it, so I can show it how to install it for this tutorial. So if you have no conflicts, that's fine. If you have conflicts, do what I do, click on override all with new mod files, click on OK. Okay, then load up the patch file. And again, the same, if you have no conflict, so if you have a green square in front of it, that's fine. I actually reinstall it now, so it's going to say for me that it has conflicts, but probably for you it has not. Okay, click on activate, no to be warned about any conflicts. Maybe you don't have any conflicts, just like I said before. Okay, but now we should be even with the tutorial. Okay, we have installed Grass Overhaul and the patch file. This is good. And the next mod is Improved Trees and Flora, version 1. There's only also one file, so download that single file. Then let's load it up. Improved Trees and Flora. Here it is, version 1. Could not find configuration date. Okay. That means we have to create our own OMOD file, so Task Mod Manager knows how to handle the files. Just click on import this time, click on Improved Trees and Flora. It's a little bit more complex, but it also does the trick. Import info from Nexus, yes. Yes, okay, you can leave all this info blank. And yeah, just click on create OMAP. Then let's wait a little bit. By the way, if you see this is normal. This upper bar is the overall process. This is just individual files being installed. So don't worry if you see this percentage lowering. Okay, then you should have this message that the mod has been created successfully. Now we only have to activate it. We don't want to be worried about any conflicts. Okay. Select override all with new mod files, and we now have successfully installed improved trees and flora. Well, let's see what we got more. Improved trees and flora 2, and a patch file. So download this file and this file. Then let's load it up. I think we have to import it again, but let's check just to be sure. Yeah, okay. Let's also create an OMAD for improved trees and flora version 2. Override readme, yeah, sure, why not. Import info from Nexus, yes. Then leave this info on default and create the OMAD. And then let's wait a little bit. Okay, then when it has been created successfully, let's activate it. Note to be warned about any conflicts. Okay. Override all with new mod files. Okay, great. Now we also have to apply the update, which is this one. You should have downloaded. Okay, we actually have to create an OMAD file for it. That's fine. You can override the readme, import the info from Nexus. Yes. Okay, what you want to do here is put something like patch behind it, because else it will have the same file name and you don't know anymore what is what. So click on create OMAD. Okay, then when it has been created successfully, we only have to activate it, of course. Select no to be warned about any conflicts. And as you can see here, patch that we renamed it has also been applied. So we now can separate the two mods from each other, the patch and the mod itself. Okay, that was improved trees and flora version 2. Now we also have improved doors and flora with an update file. So let's download both files, the update and improved doors and flora. Let's see if we have to import it as well. Probably also, yeah, also don't have a configuration file, which means we have to import and create our own OMAD. Also for this mod, leave it like this, create OMAD. Let's wait a little bit. Okay, then we only have to activate it. Select no to be warned about any conflicts. Okay, override all with new mod files. You should get the hang of it by now, how to create OMAD files. Okay, we had a patch for improved doors and flora as well. And we have to create an OMAD for that as well. Okay, let's do that then. Yes, that's fine. Import info from Nexus is fine. Yes. Okay, also do the same here. Name it patch after the file name. Then click on create OMAD. Okay, then the patch file is also created successfully. Let's activate it. Select no to be warned about any conflicts. Okay, override all. Yes. Okay, great. That was it for improved doors and flora. Okay, then we have some more files. This is Carl's lot normals 4K, which means we have some great lot files. It's not from the Oblivion Nexus. Maybe it's there, but I couldn't really find it. So, but this is this mirror. You are also able to download Carl's lot normals, and if you click on this, it will download. But I already did download everything, so I'm not going to do that. But we're going to add Carl lot normals. Okay, does not conflict with anything, which is a good thing. Click on activate. Let's wait. Okay, great. When that has been activated, we can continue with enhanced vegetation. And let's see what we gotta install. First we're going to download this, high-res textures, and we also need the plugins. So download both files, both OMADs. So maybe if it comes in a RAR file, you have to extract it. Let's see if I did that. Click on load. No, I did not do that, but let's see. Start with plugins. No, okay. I think we can just extract it to enhanced vegetation files because it should be OMODs. And let's check it out right now. Outdoor we were. Enhanced vegetation. Let's extract the high-res textures and let's extract the plugins. Oh no, are not really OMODs. Okay, delete them. Don't worry. Let's import them and create OMODs from them ourselves. So first with the plugins, enhanced vegetation plugins, conversion data is detected. Okay, apparently it is an OMOD. I don't know how it does detect it right now. Just click on create OMOD. Okay, once it has been successfully created, activated. I like bigger vegetation, so I choose 50% bigger vegetation in this options menu. Then timescale setting, I'm just gonna leave it on game default 30, that's fine. Okay, then we also have, of course, the high-res textures. Let's see, yeah, we have to import it. We also have to create an OMOD for that. Here it is. Okay, it also says conversion data detected. Yeah, sure, use the automatic import. And leave the rest like that, that's fine. Click on create OMOD. Okay, then we have to activate the high-res textures. Okay, fantastic. Okay, then we're going to install a fix, the disappearing grass fix. And that means after a lot of regenerations, a lot of save game loadings, I think that is grass starts to randomly disappear. So we're going to prevent that from happening by installing this grass fix. It's only one file, so pretty easy to download. And let's see where it is. Oh, here it is. Yeah, disappearing grass fix. It's conflicting with no other files, so okay, easy to activate it. And then we have this test for Lodgen. What this program does is will generate more detailed distant terrain. So it's a little bit different. It's an executable file. Download the latest version, which is pretty recent, 27th of May 2015. And let's see, once you download it, go to the folder where you did download it. And here it is. And then copy the file, test for Lodgen. And then go to your Oblivion game folder. There and paste it in there. Okay, before you do that, first let's go to go to Utilities Archive Invalidation. Let's update our archive invalidation. And then let's run it as an administrator, just to be sure everything works fine. And it will now generate a detailed distant terrain. So let's wait a little bit for it. Okay, don't know. Okay, we have to fix our master list file. And we can do that by using Loot. Loot is a great tool to fix and sort out our load order, and it seems it's necessary now. So it's a good time to start Loot. Click on this, auto sort using Loot. And maybe if you can't select it, you have to download Loot. Just search on Google for Loot. Okay, click on sort plugins first. Okay, come on, yes. Then click on apply. And then click on this button, which says update master list. Okay, it says no master list update was necessary. Okay, let's hope it does work now. So let's do it again. Right click on it and run as administrator. Okay, let's wait a little bit now. Okay, after a minute or something, you get this message. Finish, you can close this application now. Okay, great. And that means we have finished all of our outdoor and terrain mods. Just a little thing, it's advised by some modders to use this mod, really almost everything viewable while distant, I thought it was named. Sorry. but it will cause some FPS issues, so I would not recommend to install it. And also unique landscapes is sometimes advised, but it causes some weird terrain glitching. But you are of course free for yourself to try it out, and if you don't like it you can always deactivate the mod. So you're free to try it, but I'm not going to do that here in this tutorial. But yeah, you are always free to do that, of course. It's your Oblivion. Okay, then go to utilities, click on archive invalidation, click on update now, and let's test our Oblivion and see if it runs stable. So see you guys in a bit. Okay, then we go to part 4 of our entire list, and that is Immersion, all mods that will improve our immersion and our immersion feeling. The first one is Weather All Natural. Click on files and download the latest version, which is also pretty new, 9th of July 2015. It's a great year 2015 to do this Oblivion graphics overall. Okay, then let's add it in our mod manager. Let's see, Immersion, of course, yes. Yeah, Weather All Natural. Okay, it's conflicting with no other files, which is a good thing. Okay, I see that for some reason these plugins have been disabled. I think this should be activated, so let's activate the missing plugins, like Oblivion Reloaded. Then go to utilities, go to archive invalidation and update it, just to be sure. Okay, then we are going for the next mod, which is Immersive Interiors. It's a really cool mod because this allows us to look through windows from an indoor location, so you can actually watch outside. That's really cool. So let's download it, Immersive Interiors, and download the latest version. Then let's activate it. Immersive Interiors. It also does not conflict with anything. Very nice. Okay. Then when you have activated that, we have Better Cities, and it comes with the primary resources and the regular mod. The primary resources is really large, as you can see, but it's worth it because Better Cities is a really cool mod. So download both of the files, and first let's just let's install the main file with only the plugins. So that's this one, the smaller file. We can activate it since it is a pretty small mod and it does not conflict with any files. Okay, then the primary resources we also have to do, of course. It's probably going to take a little while since it's big, but I will cancel the waiting times by clicking on my recording button. Okay, it also does not conflict with anything. Good, activated. Let's wait a little bit. Okay, and after a couple of minutes, Better Cities primary resources should also have been activated. Okay, then we got Immersive Weapons also. It's not really a graphic mod, but it is a really cool mod because it will add a lot of cool new weapons, and in my opinion Oblivion can use a lot of cool unique weapons. So this is the only mod that has nothing to do with graphics that or stability that I would recommend. So let's download it. It's named Immersive Weapons 2 from 2013. Let's download it, Immersive Weapons 2, and let's load it up. And let's activate it, of course. Okay, maybe it took a while, but Immersive Weapons 2 then should have also been activated. Then for the last part of our immersion section, we have some sound packs, and you might want to think, okay, well, why do we need additional sounds? Well, the immersion from these two sound packs really improves when you install them, because once you install them, turn off the music for a while and turn up your volume and just walk around in the forest or in the cities and just listen, and you will hear a lot of wonderful placed sounds, and it really adds something to the immersion. So I would really recommend both of them. Not really needed for these graphics, for this graphics tutorial, but as I said, recommended. First one is Sounds of Cyrodiil, and you only need the full version, the last, the latest main file. So let's load that up. Let's activate it. Does not conflict with any other files. Okay, then the second audio mod is Oblivion Stereo Sound Overhaul. It's also one file, so download that Oblivion Stereo Sound Overhaul file. We could not find configuration data, which means we have to create our own OMOD folder, OMOD file, sorry, which is no problem since we are now familiar with that. Import info from the Nexus, yeah, sure, why not? Okay, I'll leave everything like this, create an OMOD. Okay, then once it has been successfully created, we only have to activate it. Of course, does not conflict with anything, which is good. Okay, great. That was everything so far for Immersion. So what we're going to do now, just like the other section, is go to Utilities, go to Archive Invalidation, click on Update Now, and make sure all these plugins are actually activated. What Loot just did with auto sorting and load fixing up our load order was, for some reason, it disabled some of these plugins, but they should all be activated, so make sure it does. Your boxes are all checked. Okay, then start your Oblivion and see if everything works fine. So see you guys in a bit again. Okay, the last section before we are going to install an EMB is the characters and NPCs. In my opinion, those vanilla NPCs looks really ugly in Oblivion. So what we're going to do is overhaul them all. First mod that we're going to use is Blockhead. It's required for Oblivion Character Overhaul version 2. Download the latest version, Blockhead version 10.3. Then click on Load. Go to the Characters section or wherever you have downloaded it, Blockhead. Then let's activate Blockhead. Okay. That was Blockhead. Really small file. Then we're going for the Robert Mill Body Replacer. Click on Files and download the, let's see, just the latest version Mill Body Replacer. Okay. Let's load it up. Robert's Mill Body Replacer. It's an OMOD. Oh, and maybe if you downloaded it, let's see, I'm not really sure if I downloaded this or this, but just download this file. Sorry, let me just check really quick. Yeah, sorry, that's what I thought. Download this one, the OMOD version. And what I wanted to say, maybe if you download it, you will get a RAR file again. Extract it so you get the OMOD. That's what I wanted to say. So download this file, 150 megabytes. Yeah, and then you had this OMOD file, so sorry for that. Then sorry that I let you download this file. That's not the correct file. Download this OMOD file. Then once you have loaded it up, you can activate it. Then you will get options menu. Oh, oops. Okay. And what I wanted to say, if you accidentally loaded up the first part that you maybe downloaded, this one, if you loaded it up or you just imported it to create an OMOD file, that's also fine. That's basically the same as this OMOD file. You could also remove this file if you downloaded that first from your list by right clicking on it and then press delete, or you can just leave it like that. It's fine. Anyway, back to the options for install body meshes. Yes, body type, let's just pick average. This is all it is no specific thing that you gotta choose. It's your choice. It's a matter of taste. Okay, underwear type, let's see, let's see. I'm just gonna go for the basic stuff, the default stuff. Okay. And some body textures, yes. Body hair. Let's go with hairy, with the basic stuff. Body textures, installation method, automatic. Normal maps, automatic. Smoother body, automatic, or yes. Custom head meshes. Yeah, no, let's not do that because the Oblivion character hole version 2 will do that. Face textures. Yeah, we could do that. It doesn't really matter because it will automatically be overwritten anyway. So just click on OK here. Click on OK here. Same here. Smoother face. And yes, that's okay. Blank age maps. Okay. You want to replace. Press OK. I'm not really sure what this does. Less ape-like idle animations. Yes. Stock clothing armor replacer. Yeah, that's a good thing. We want that. Body type. Just click on OK to leave it there. A default. Yeah, body replacer plugin. Yes. Okay. Then select overall with new mod files. Okay, that was Robert male body replacer. Then we also have Robert's female body replacer. And normally I would advise AGEC body for females, but it has some problems with the mod manager. It will go through all the options and all, but for some reason it will not activate. But it doesn't really matter because Robert's female body replacer also has a wonderful female body to replace. So click on files, download frame replacer, click on load, load it up, frame replacer, activate it. Let's wait a little bit. Okay, once that has been activated, we have the maximum compatibility skeletons. So let's download it. It's named skeletons. Load it up. Skeletons. Okay. It has no configuration data, which means we have to create an OMAD file for that, which is fine. It's a pretty small file as well as as far as I could remember. Okay, create an OMAP for it. Then let's activate it. Okay, and then we have to download the Oblivion character overhaul version 2.0, the most important character mod that we're going to install. As you can see, looks way better than the vanilla characters. The vanilla characters for Oblivion really look like crap. So this is a great addition to our Oblivion graphics overhaul. Click on files, download the latest version, version 2.03. Once you did that, we're going to edit character overhaul version 2.03. Okay, let's activate it. Okay, then once it has been finished, it probably took a while. It's not a really big mod, it's about 200 megs or something, but it takes a couple of minutes to install. So please be patient if you're still watching this video. It's going to take a little while. Okay, with that we have installed everything from characters and NPCs. So that's a great thing. Let's go to our mod manager, click on utilities, click on archive invalidation, click on update now. You should be familiar with that. And let's test our Oblivion one more time before we are going to install the EMB. So do that now and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, now it is time to install the most important thing that we can install to get great looking graphics. And that is an EMB. Well, it took me a while to decide which EMB I would pick for this ultimate graphics tutorial. A tweaked EMB is also a great choice, and the cinematic EMB is also looking really great, but I decided to go for this EMB, dark red technology. It is an EMB with FXAA, and yeah, in my opinion it just looked the best. It's made by, I think, a Spanish guy, because he said that somewhere in this description. His English is unfortunately not really that great, but the screenshots, they look amazing. I'm not really a fan of his user interface and of his Link character, but in game it just looks amazing. It really looks amazing. So what this EMB also does is replace some of the Oblivion core files, and from now on, if you have a stable Oblivion, it might be a good idea to back up this Oblivion in its state where it is in now. So you can, once you mess something up, maybe if you're going to mod even further than this, that's fine. I mean, I would only recommend to do that, discover everything, but if your Oblivion maybe crashes or something gets corrupted, you are able to put your original installation back. And the easiest way to create a backup of your current Oblivion status is to create a new folder and name it something like Oblivion backup stable, and if you put a 0 in front of it, it will put the folder on top automatically. Then install all select all the files, copy it, and just simply paste it in this folder. And if you ever mess something up, you're just able to remove everything and put all these files back. Okay, well, I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to mod any further than the graphics, but yeah, it's advised to do, because else you have to start over all over again if you mess something up. Okay, well, let's go for the final step, and that is the EMB itself. If you go to this site and you click on files, if you download this pack, you will get a link in the text file to some kind of sharing site, which I think is not really the best option, but I was so kind enough for you guys to create a Dropbox mirror for direct download. So you can click on that and you go to my Dropbox and you will get the file that you need. So save it in your saved Oblivion files. I already, of course, did that since I hosted it myself on Dropbox. Then go to that RAR file, extract it until you get all these files. What you want to do now is select everything and copy everything, and then go to your Oblivion game folder, and in there paste everything in it. And now it will probably ask to replace some files. So do that. And now you also have successfully installed the EMB. Okay, go to your Test Map Manager, click on Utilities, click on Archive Invalidation, click on Update Now, and click on Done. Well, normally people would advise to clean your load order with loot, but test it first, and if it works, I would say don't fix it if it's not broken. If it works fine, it works fine. Okay, so let's test it. I'll show you what it looks in game and what you can tweak and all. So see you in game. Oh, there is just one thing I forgot to tell you. Go to your Oblivion game folder, then open up EMB effect.fx, open it up with Notepad or Notepad++, doesn't really matter, just a text editor, and search for this line, define hd6_vignette, then search for it, and put / in front of it, else you will have those movie bars up and down your screen, and you will not have full screen effect. But now you should have full screen effect, so let's check it out. Let's start up our Oblivion. Okay, then look around in game, and as you can see, the game looks really great with this EMB. The environments at night and in caves looks fine, but cloudy and rainy areas can look a little bit dark. Anyway, if you want to change some settings, press Shift and Enter, and I would advise you to press Escape first and then again press Shift and Enter to go to the EMB options menu, and here you can adjust a lot of things. See it for yourself. For the first time, I would recommend you to play at broad daylight, and you can force this weather to be broad daylight by typing in the following: FW38EEE space 1, and then you will have sunny bright weather, so you can see every wonderful graphics and EMB effect for yourself. You can press F11 to take a screenshot without the HUD, but you could also go to the console and type in TM. This will hide your HUD automatically. Then just walk around and enjoy the wonderful new scenery that Oblivion will give you. The recorded footage does not do the game really justice, so check it out in game. Okay, now we have reached the end of this tutorial. Just a couple of quick things. You can always go to my website and visit the forum. Please do so because I would love to hear from you guys what you thought about this tutorial. And if you disagree maybe with the list and you think I definitely forgot some mods, also go to the forum and go to Oblivion and please tell me what mods I should have used. So please register on my forum, introduce yourself, and we can discuss about fun things. I am always there on the forum, so you can find me there as well. And the last thing I would like to show you is that I've got some donations so far. Thank you very much to Daniel O'Donnell from Canada, who has donated 10 euros. Also, thank you very much Electronic Aria for 5 euros donation from Germany. Dankeschön, my friend. Number 3, Michael Will, also donated 2 euros, also from Germany. Dankeschön, my friend. And number 4, Andrew Sharf, who donated 1 euro from the United States of America. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate it and honored by your donations. If you want to make a donation yourself, that is very welcome. You can find it on my website. Click on the donate button to donate what you would like. It does not really matter, any amount is fine. The reasons why to donate you can find next to the donate button. So that was it so far in this tutorial. My next project is probably going to be Fallout New Vegas, so if you have any mod that you would like to see there, go to my forum, suggest it. There is a topic for mod suggestions. Thanks to Bahamut, he also has some great input for Fallout New Vegas. But of course I would like to hear from you guys what you think I should handle in the Fallout New Vegas 2015 tutorial. So thanks again for watching, and I hope to see you at the next tutorial.